Hello, Dearborn Heights residents. We're doing a weekly update here at the fire station on Beach Daily with Chief Brogan. The first thing I'd like to talk about is COVID numbers are getting really high. They're out of control. And for any city building, we'll have mandatory masks. And so if you come by the City Hall for any business, you don't have your mask, please pick one up. It's directly to your left as you walk into the City Hall. Please mask up for the safety of yours, other residents, and also for our employees. We appreciate that. Also, holidays are just around the corner, so please be safe and just be careful, driving. And I don't know if you want to add something else, Chief?
Yeah, of course, whenever we're talking about safety at the holidays, you think of Christmas trees. And if you make the choice to have a live tree, that can still be a safe choice. An artificial tree is going to be safer, but if you do go with the live tree, make sure it's watered. That's the number one thing. Once a tree dries out, it can burn so fast. And Christmas tree fires don't happen frequently, but when they do happen, there's a disproportionate amount of people that don't make it out of the house because they often happen at night and they burn so fast. So it will go from no fire at all to an entire room can be filled with fire, and escaping the house could become very, very difficult unless you know how to get out the windows. And so please, if you choose to have a live tree, make sure you water it all the time. Have the lights just only when you're there, have the lights plugged in, otherwise have them unplugged. And just follow all the safety rules that you hear about every year with the trees. Of course, smoke detectors is the number one defense if you have a fire, especially at nighttime, to give you a warning so you can get out of the house safely.
Thank you, Chief. Also, but safety, we have the council approved to purchase some speeding measurements that we're going to be putting throughout the city. So just to make sure we get people to slow down, especially speeders, reckless drivers. So please be safe, slow down. Also, we have a lot of kids running around, a lot of senior citizens walking to neighborhoods. So please be safe, be courteous to others. Also, we have the Goodfellows coming up. So Chief, would you like to tell us what's going on with Goodfellows this year?
Yeah, Goodfellows, I'm sure many of you are familiar with Goodfellows. This is our 93rd year, our 93rd year of Goodfellas. I was fortunate enough to be the Goodfellas president a few years ago, and it's just such an honor to be involved in such an organization as this. It's no child without a Christmas, and really the history of Goodfellas is very inspiring. Where you just had some people who were selling newspapers who went out to sell special papers to collect money to make sure some kids that didn't have a Christmas, they could help them have gifts and have a nice Christmas. And so we've been doing that in the city for such a long time, for 93 years. It really is unbelievable. And so you'll see us out on the corners, and it's going to be Saturday, December 4th, and there'll be some people out on Friday as well. But December 4th, we're going to have a lot of people out, and so please be generous, be careful. You'll see them out at several intersections throughout the city, and 100% of that money will go towards kids without a Christmas.
Thank you, Chief. We also had last Saturday, we had the SWAT truck at Hype Athletics. So we had the Dearborn Heights SWAT MRAP vehicle sitting in front of Hype. So we had a lot of residents come in and they donated toys. Again, it's going to go to Goodfellows. So again, like the Chief says, please be generous, and we want to make sure we take care of our kids in the city, especially now with COVID. Some people don't have lost their jobs. And we're going to have a lot of kids in need this year. So please be generous, and thank you again for tuning in to this week's weekly update. We appreciate it, and be safe. Thank you, Dearborn Heights residents.